So, how's the foot feel?
Oh, it's good. I'm 100% right now. I've been going through workouts all summer with the team. Both shoulder and foot is 100%.
So you've had both shoulders done now, right?
Yes.
And the foot?
Yes.
Do you worry about not being 100% again ever?
Yeah, no, definitely when you get injured, I never got injured in high school, so having 4 surgeries in college is definitely alarming for myself, but knowing how hard I've worked and, the work that I've put in just in this off season, just in overall, I've just had some, I would just call it bad luck, to be honest. I've really taken care of my body these last 6 months, and I don't think that's going to happen again. So I'm not concerned at all. I'm ready to go.
You said 4. What was the other one?
Sports hernia, my freshman year, if you remember. That was a long time ago.
That was a long time.
I'm getting old.
That seems like it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Have you had to change how you prevent injury, or the kind of what goes in the off season?
To be honest, I play really hard. I play the game extremely hard. So sometimes, that's not for the best of myself. I block a lot, as you know, so it gets physical there. At the time, was only 240 pounds, so something that I've done is I put some weight on. I'm about 250 to 255 right now, just bigger than I've ever been. I did that later in the season. Before I hurt my foot, I kind of bulked up towards the end of the season. I was noticing some improvements just physically. I kind of hit a lull there in the middle of the season. So just putting some weight on has kind of been some things that I've done.
Do you guys go into this thing with a little bit of a chip on your shoulder, or a little bit of,
yeah.
You guys are kind of being
Absolutely.
underestimated.
Yeah, we were just talking earlier. We feel really, really confident about as a team. Josh is one of the best defensive ends in this conference. Benny's one of the best running backs in this country. We're a talented team, and we feel really confident that the work that we put in this summer, we got some really good leaders, and just kind of building that winning culture. We got to learn how to win, because there's just been some games in the past where we've lost that I don't think that we had, we weren't ready to win, or we just didn't have that. So that winning culture, yeah, I guess. So basically, I think that we've gotten a lot better with that, just because our guys are older and more mature.
Who are the leaders? Who are some of the vocals?
These 3 guys right here are some of the biggest ones. I think on the defensive end, Cash and Derek Beatty have stepped up a lot, along with Josh. Then on offense, you got the offensive linemen. You got some older guys in there like Bunchy and George Safo. And then you got me and Benny as well. So, we have a bunch of leaders right now that people are listening to.
When you look at the quarterback situation, does it make it a little easier, even though that guy's inexperienced, there's so many guys?
You say that one more time?
When you look at the quarterback situation, even though those guys have no experience, so many guys around them do?
Yeah,
does
absolutely. Yeah, and I think with the thing with quarterback, just because it's asked about a lot, but, we see these guys in practice on a daily basis, so these guys are comfortable throwing it with us, and just because they haven't played in the game doesn't mean that we respect those guys. We think all those guys are really talented, and I think knowing that they don't have to maybe necessarily take that huge leadership role yet, I think that's going to be beneficial for them for sure, because you got guys like me and Benny, we can help them get to that moment, and then when they get in the game, their natural ability and their leadership ability will take over, just like Stevens did.
Tell me something about Gunnar that maybe I don't know. What are the things that you guys see in practice?
I think Gunnar, the things that I've seen is I think he's just grown. He's more vocal than you guys think, I guess. So when he first got here, he wasn't. He is exactly what you guys think. He's not. He was very quiet. But now, I could definitely see he's just got a lot more confidence. And overall just doing a lot better job when it comes to just being vocal. He's a guy that's there every single day, but at the quarterback position you do have to speak. Steven wasn't that loud at first either, but once it's all about confidence at the end of the day, and you can see that confidence going into Gunnar.
What about Terry? What do we not know about Terry?
No, you don't know about Terry. Terry's he's a good dude. He works extremely hard. He's there every single day. He's a guy you can rely on. And, you got guys that come in mid-years, and, sometimes they take a little time to transition. I haven't seen any, bumps in his road so far. He's been, he hit the road running.
You talked about hitting that wall in the middle of last year. Teams were really starting to notice you and really starting to do things and make catching passes difficult on you. What did you learn about yourself and what it takes to be able to still make plays when defenses are keying?
Yeah, I learned a lot. It was kind of the first time since I've been here that I had a target on me, just like I can tell defenses were scheming towards me that, I wasn't used to that before. So I honestly, a lot of it was the mental prep during the week, knowing, I acted like I was surprised by it last year. And I think that's why I had about 2 or 3 games where I didn't have a catch. It was just, and I wasn't even just not catching the ball. I actually wasn't blocking that well either. I just was struggling all around, just having a tough little stretch there. I was a little beat up. But I think that just comes with maturity and just, being in the moment and everything like that. So as the season went on, I got a lot better with it, and I plan on taking it into this year.
What are your personal expectations for this year?
Oh, I mean, my personal expectations this year is to get this team to play in the SEC championship game. I think that's been one thing that I've really set my eyes on, and I made sure that, being a team leader, that this is what the whole team wants to do. Because I told everyone when we talk and have these player-only meetings, I tell them, I'm like, we can say that you don't need to put a win total on anything. If you're not, competing to win your conference or win your conference, then, you don't need to be talking about winning 11 or 12 games. You need to win your side of the conference first. That's something that I really, really want to do, and I know this team wants to do.